Evening, welcome back to Mason's Kitchen. This is my second video and I'm so excited. Today I'm gonna be making curry fish, which is one of the things that not too many people have had. We've had escovitch, we've had fried, we've had brown stew, but not too many people does curry. We have our lane snapper. We have two medium to large size lane snapper that I will be using. So we're gonna be burning our curry today to prepare for our fish. Okay, here are all the seasoning that I'm going to be using, and we're going to come over to the stove and we're going to add our turmeric. We have 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and we're going to bring our stove to a boil. We're going to burn the curry, and then we're going to add our onions and our tomatoes and all that kind of stuff once the curry starts to burn. So first we had a little bit of oil. I forgot to say, maybe about 3 tablespoons of oil. We don't need a whole lot, just enough to get our curry burnt. Okay, and once it starts to bubble, we're gonna add all our seasoning and spices that we're gonna be using. Yeah, so we'll leave our curry to burn, and now we're gonna add all the seasoning that I'll be using. Okay, here is our onions. You can see the curry starting to burn. We don't want it too dark, okay? You see the oil just started to bubble a little bit, and the curry starting to darken, the curry and the turmeric. So we're gonna add, this is a little bit of red pepper, maybe 1 teaspoon of red pepper, 2 teaspoons of green pepper, and 4 pieces of Scotch bonnet pepper. And we have 2 medium-sized onions. We have 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon all natural, all-purpose seasoning, 2 teaspoons of seasoning salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper, half medium-sized tomato, and a few allspice, or also known as pimento. And we're just gonna give it a stir. And once this is blanched a little bit, we're going to add 2 cups of water, and we're going to let it simmer because we want all this seasoning to get soft before we add our fish to the mix. Okay, so now we're going to add about 2 cups of water. Let's see. 2 cups of water. I'm just going to leave it, cover, and leave to stew into a gravy, and then I'll come back and we'll add our fish. See you in a few minutes. It's been about 5 minutes now since we add our seasoning to our burnt curry, and this is what it looks like. We're just waiting for all this seasoning to break down a little bit, and then we're going to be adding our fish. Here we have our curry just cooking down to a gravy, and we're gonna in the meantime add to our fish just a pinch of seasoning salt. So we're just glazing the pan a little bit. We're going to be transferring the fish to the spot and the stock, and then we're going to be transferring the stock to the frying pan. Or you could cook everything all in one pot, but for me, I don't want the crowding of the pan. This pot here that I started off in is not the biggest, so that's where I'm transferring my pot. Okay, and now we're gonna add our fish. Our curry. So now we have a nice tangy gravy here going, and we're gonna add our fish piece by piece, and we might add some butter and some water later on. The reason why we put the seasoning before is because, you know, fish is a very soft protein. Like, this cook in 10 minutes, guys. So that's why we don't want to just put the fish into the seasoning and let everything cook all at once, because the fish would just totally disappear. Everything would just be a mush. So that's why I cook the seasoning before adding the fish. Okay. I smell pepper. It's very spicy, Lord. Scotch bonnet bud. That's a very spicy pepper. So I turned the stove off for a bit because the stove is too high. So now we're just gonna cover the fish with the sauce. We're gonna add a little bit more water. Just enough water to cook our fish. We're gonna baste. Where's that pepper?
Very spicy.
Whoa. That's a nasty pepper. So you have to be careful, guys, when you're adding pepper. Make sure you just add a few pieces, because if you should add a whole pepper, oh boy, you probably won't be able to eat your food. It'll be too much spice. Oh Lord. Okay, forgot to turn off the stove for that one. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then we're gonna add some butter. When it's safe enough for me to taste it, I will taste it to make sure that there's enough salt and enough seasoning getting into our fish. And already, this is practically cooked already. We just want to turn it once. And it's important that we don't keep turning it back and forth, because it will just fall apart. Very delicate protein here. Just turn off that stove. We don't need that anymore. And now we're going to add some butter to that. See how pretty? Wow. Colors are beautiful, and all this flavor is going into your fish. All this nice, rich, delicious seasoning and gravy. Okay, so we're just gonna have the butter, and we're gonna cover it, and I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, 15 minutes in between. We're gonna, another 5 minutes I should say. We're just gonna turn it, and then it's pretty much ready already. So we'll see you back here in about 5 minutes or so to show you the finished product. We're just going to turn this and let it continue to cook for another 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, and I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, hi guys, welcome back. My curry fish is now complete. So if you come over here and take a look, this is what it looks like. Okay, look how delicious this looks. So make sure you try it, and I hope you'll just absolutely love it. I'm just gonna plate it, put some in a plate, and show you what it looks like. Okay, how delicious. Like, you can have this with white rice, you can have it with yam and banana and dumpling and all that sort of good stuff. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoy bringing it to you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Take care, and God bless.